4th February 2021 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, it is now the time of settlement. Ravan has buried everyone in the graveyard. The father has come to shower nectar and take you back with him. Question: why did Shiv Baba call the innocent lord of the treasure store? Answer: because it is when Shiv, the innocent lord, comes that he benefits those with no virtues, those with stone intellects and the hunchbacks, and makes them into the masters of the world. He comes into the impure world and enters an impure body. He is so innocent. The direction of the innocent Lord is, sweet children, drink nectar and leave the poison of vices. Song: the resident of the faraway land has come into the foreign land. Om Shanti. You spiritual children heard the song, that is, you souls heard the song through the physical sense organs of your ears. The traveler comes from the faraway land. You too are travelers. All human souls here are travelers. Souls do not have a home. Souls are incorporeal. Incorporeal souls live in the incorporeal world. That is called the home, the country or world of incorporeal souls. This is called the country of human souls. That is the country of souls. Then, when souls come here and enter bodies, they become corporeal from incorporeal. It is not that souls don't have a form. They definitely have a form as well as a name. Such a tiny soul plays such a huge part through a body. Each soul had such a vast record of the part within himself. Once a record has been recorded, it repeats in the same way as many times as you want. The soul in this body also has a record which has a part of the 84 births recorded within him. Just as the Father is incorporeal, so souls too are incorporeal. In some parts of the scriptures, it is written that souls are beyond name and form. However, there is nothing that is beyond name and form. The sky is space. It still has a name, sky. There is nothing without a name. Human beings say, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. All souls live in the faraway land. This corporeal land is ruled by two. There are the kingdoms of Ram and Ravan. It is the kingdom of Ram for half a cycle and the kingdom of Ravan for the other half. The father wouldn't create a kingdom of sorrow for his children, would he? They say that it is God who causes sorrow and happiness. The father explains, I never cause sorrow for children. My name is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. This mistake has been made by human beings. God never causes sorrow. At this time, it is the land of sorrow for half a cycle. In the kingdom of Ravan, there is only sorrow. There isn't a trace of happiness. However, there is no sorrow. In the land of happiness, the Father creates heaven. You are now at the confluence age. No one would call this the new world. The name of the new world is the golden age. When it becomes old, it is then called the iron age. A new thing looks good and an old thing looks bad. Old things are then destroyed. Human beings consider poison to be happiness. It is remembered, why should we renounce nectar and drink poison instead? It is then said, everyone receives benefit due to you. When you come, whatever you do will bring benefit. Otherwise, human beings will continue to perform bad acts in the kingdom of Ravan. You children now know that 500 years have passed since Guru Nanak came. When will he come again. They say that his soul merged into the light. Therefore, how could he return? You tell them that Guru Nanak will come again after 4500 years. The history and geography of the whole world continues to turn around in your intellects. At this time, everyone is Tamapradhan. This is called the time of settlement. It is as though all human beings are almost dead. The light of every soul is extinguished. The Father comes to awaken everyone. The Father showers nectar and wake up the children who have been burnt by sitting on the pyre of lust, and he will then take them back with him. Maya, Ravan, has made you sit on the pyre of lust and buried you in the graveyard. Everyone is asleep. The Father is now making you drink the nectar of knowledge. There is a lot of difference between this nectar of knowledge and that water. When it is an important day for Sikhs, they clean the lake and remove the mud with a lot of pomp and show. That is why it is called Amritsar, the lake of nectar. Guru Nanak also praised the Father. He said, he is the only one who always speaks the truth. That is the story of becoming the true Narayan. Is there not? Human beings have been listening to so many stories on the path of devotion. The story of immortality, the story of the third eye. They say that Shankar told a story to Parvati. He is a resident of the subtle region. Which story would he relate there? The Father sits here and explains all of these aspects. In fact, I have come to tell you the story of immortality and to take you to the land of immortality. I take you from the land of death to the land of immortality. What mistake would Parvati have made in the subtle region that she had to be told the story of immortality? They have written a lot of stories in the scriptures. The story of becoming true Narayan Baba is called Shiv, the innocent lord of the treasure store, because he gives you the whole kingdom. The Father makes those without virtues, those with stone intellects and hunchbacks, everyone into the master of the world. He is so innocent. He comes into the impure world and enters an impure body. Those who are not worthy of going to heaven will not stop drinking poison. The Father says, children, now become pure for this last birth of yours. You have been experiencing sorrow due to these vices from the beginning, through the middle to the end. Can you not stop drinking poison for this one birth of yours? I am giving you nectar and making you immortal. In spite of that, you are not becoming pure. You can't remain without poison, cigarettes, and alcohol. I, the unlimited Father, am telling you, children, become pure for this one birth, and I will make you into the masters of heaven. It is only the Father's task to destroy the old world and establish the new world. The Father has come to liberate the whole world from sorrow and take everyone to the land of peace and the land of happiness. All religions are now to be destroyed. The original eternal deity religion is being established again. Even in the Granth, means in the Sikh scripture, they call the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the immortal image. The Father is the Lord of death, the death of death. That death will take one or two. It is because I take all souls back that I am called the Lord of death. The Father comes and makes you children so wise. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, renounce drinking poison for this last birth. Drink nectar and enable others to drink nectar as well. You have to become pure. Do the service of changing thorns into flowers. Second point, in order to become a bead of the rosary around Vishnu's neck, stay in remembrance of the Father, cooperate fully, and became a remover of sorrow like the Father. Blessing, may you be constantly powerful by keeping the shield of the drama in front of you and eating the nourishment of happiness. Explanation, the food of happiness makes souls powerful. It is said there is no nourishment like that of happiness. For this, use the shield of the drama very well. If you are constantly aware of the drama, you can never wilt and your happiness can never disappear because this drama is benevolent. Therefore, any scene that is non benevolent also has benefit merged in it. By understanding this, you will remain constantly happy. Slogan, those who remain distant from the dust of thinking of and looking at others are true invaluable diamonds. Om Shanti.